What's up, everybody? It's your man, Lu Chay. I want to welcome you to the performance of Conversations with James Baldwin Today. This performance is featuring myself and K'bana Blaq. All right, so sit back, clear your minds, and let's get ready for the performance of Conversations with James Baldwin Today. We'll see you afterwards for the talk back on Zoom. Shoot, look at the time. Let's see. I can't be late. I cannot be late. Got an interview today with the James Baldwin. Let's see. Schedule. Got my suit out the cleaners. Cameraman's been scheduled. Okay, I need to call my boss. Yep. Yes, good morning. Is Reynolds? Yeah. Okay, so this is what it is. This is what yes, I did that. I did that too. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Nag. Micromanage. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. All right, well, thank you. Good morning. I am so sorry. I apologize.
You're late.
Yes, no, not Teddy. I'm sorry. I would never normally be late, and I would never waste your time, Mr. Baldwin. I apologize.
But you're late. Exactly.
Well, all right then. Well, let's get into it. First of all, I'd like to say that I do apologize for being late, and I would like to talk to you today, Mr. Baldwin. That's okay. I have a question for you. When you say, I love America more than any other country in the world, and exactly for this reason, I insist on the right to criticize her perpetually. Now, what exactly makes you critical about her, America?
Why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we challenge it? You know, when I think about writing that piece, that statement, I don't know if it would be her. It might be him. It seems like women seem to bend and men become stubborn. Why shouldn't I challenge a place that says it protects me? It wants me to be, quote, free, but yet it still keeps me bound. America. We have built this place on our ancestors' backs, and yet and still, they want us to be silent and not have an opinion, and not say anything, not do anything, but just do as we're told. Why shouldn't we just question where we live and where we lay our heads, where we eat dinner? We can't Just be silent. Do you like being silent when you're hurting?
Not at all.
Exactly. When you're afraid and you're fearful, do you stay silent? Or do you want to get it out? Tell somebody why you're afraid, why you fear. You must question the things that are not right so change can come. Be uncomfortable.
Mr. Baldwin, you've been quoted saying that freedom is not something that anybody, or not something that anybody can be given. Freedom is something people take, and people are as free as they want to be. Let me ask you something. Mr. Baldwin, are you considered one, a person who has taken your freedom, and are you actually free? What does that mean?
What does it mean to you?
I'm not
You
quite sure.
give me a question that you cannot answer for yourself. You give me a situation to handle for you. You tell me something that you want to know that you don't even dig out for your own self. Freedom is a choice. It is something that you take. It is not something that just sits still and waits on you. That's why white America wants to keep a nigger down. They don't want our voices to be heard. White power. What about human power? We the people. Did it not say, I think it said we the people, right?
Yes, indeed.
So the question is not asking me if I'm free. You should ask yourself why you're not free. Because it is a perception in your head. It is a state of being. Yes, we were slaves and we are still slaves, even though we're not in the fields, quote. But those ancestors, our forefathers and mothers, they were out there, but still they were free in their minds. They kept pushing. They kept making change even in the darkest hour. So freedom is a choice.
Freedom is a choice.
And by the way, I am not free. I am the revolution.
Wow. Okay. I have one final question for you, sir. You said anyone who has ever struggled with poverty knows how extremely expensive it is to be poor. Sir, do you really know what it means to be poor? I mean, have you ever been poor?
You have the unmitigated gall to ask a black man if he knows what it means to be poor. Do you know what a disease is?
Sir,
Do you know what a plague is? Do you know what the greatest disease or plague is in America?
enlighten me.
The greatest disease and plague in America is poverty. That is the tool that white America once again tries to keep a nigga down. No, we don't want you to have land. No, we don't want you to have education. No, we don't want you to get the understanding of what you can do to better yourself and to grow yourself and to become something great. Poverty is not just black. It has touched every minority. Every minority. Because they do not want their white world to be destroyed. Think about it. Really ponder that thought when you look at the bigger picture of who's poor and who's not. who lives in the slums and who doesn't. Think about those things and ask yourself, why are we in this neighborhood where it's seeming to be so urbanized, dilapidated, not able to really stand a drugstore, ABC store at every corner, across the street from a church, schools and buildings looking like they're prisons and playgrounds. But if you go a little bit further up, you see green grass, wonderful things. But what color are the people?
Black, of course.
Are they black in the good neighborhoods? Really?
Look, I'm not certain.
You're not certain. Then that means we still have work to do because you are asking questions that you should already know. In neighborhoods where it is eloquent and security and police are there, do you think the police, let me ask you a question. Do you think that the police that are there to protect and serve are protecting and serving you as a black man?
Well, it would seem that
No. I said, do you think? Stop being in between and have a yes or a no. We stick ourselves in gray instead of answering black and white questions. Because white people give us black and white responses. They don't allow us to think too long. Because thinking means that you're going to eventually come up with your own answer. It's as if white America thinks that I want to be like them, that we want to be like them. No, leave me alone. Let me find me. Let me build me. So I ask you again, police, protect, and serve. Do you think that they're protecting and serving you, the black man? What are they protecting?
maybe it's not me. I have to think about my answer. It's definitely not me.
They're protecting white American property. The fear that they see in you means that you're going to bring some damage or some harm to their property, to what they own. So instead of protecting us, they kill us. They hurt us. And people don't want to have this conversation. But even now, with a president that is allowing so much to happen, we still don't get it. So poverty is not about being poor. It's about having control. And control over who? That is the question you should answer. Mr. Reynolds,
Hi, Mr. Baldwin. Good morning.
you are on time.
Yes. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. And to be late is to be forgotten. That's Hildebrand. Now, Eric Jerome Dickey says to be late is pretty much unacceptable.
So you're trying to impress me this fine day, and I appreciate it. So let's get into it again, huh?
Certainly. Mr. Baldwin, people tend to say you're an outsider. You're not well liked. Now, I was recently watching Cornel West, and he said that no one liked him except white liberals. That's because they leaned towards him because because of integrity. And they said you left because you chase integrity. Now, true rebels, after all, are as rare as true lovers. And in both cases, to mistake a fever for passion can destroy one's life. I believe these are your words. Do you think America owes Black America an apology?
The question really is not do I think it is, why haven't they done it already? I mean, when you do someone wrong, when you hurt someone, when something you have done has caused someone to feel like nothing, and you realize it, what do? If you're a good human being, if you're a person that understands compassion, what do, Mr. Reynolds? Do you apologize? See, the crazy thing is, for me, people ask me all the time when I go to these universities and I speak to this generation of social media, this generation of reality TV. Reality TV. Watching something thinking that it's real. When really, in fact, it is made up just like how white America makes up how we're supposed to live. I think that when white America looks at Black America, instead of seeing me, they see the nightmare that they created out of me. They see the damage that they've done. And because of my brother Martin and Malcolm and so many others, we had to rip open the door. Not just open it kindly. We had to rip it open, kick it open, in order for them to understand that we're here and that we're not going anywhere. So the apology allows me to at least believe that you mean it. And because you have not apologized, it really means that you don't want to, because you don't want to change.
I'll ask this question with the utmost respect, and I mean no disrespect at all. However, in the past decade, your sexuality has come into question, and you're quoted as saying, everybody's journey is individual. If you fall in love with a boy, you fall in love with a boy. The fact that many Americans consider it a disease says more about them than it does about homosexuality.
Have you ever been in love? Are you in love right now?
I am.
You are. When you fall in love, is love determined by what you see or what you feel? Because a lot of the times what we see is lust. It is the attraction. It is the thing that pulls us to the thing that we want. But love is a connection. It's an emotion. People that don't understand love hate what they cannot control. Do you think you can control your love for someone?
No, I don't. Definite answer, no.
Definite. Oh, we're learning. Good. You cannot control how you feel about a thing. And that is my problem with white America. They try to control what we do and what we say. A man with a man, a woman with a woman. A woman and a man. It doesn't matter. You go where your blood beats. You go where your passion drives you. So, I really think it doesn't matter who you love as long as you know that it's real love.
Okay. You said it took many years of vomiting up all the filth I'd been taught about myself and half believed before I was able to walk on the earth as though I had a right to be there. So, Mr. Baldwin, I ask you, what gives you the right to be here?
You know, that brings a lot of emotion to my spirit. My silence is that I often, ask the question, why am I here? What did I do to deserve the kind of hate that wants me to be removed from the earth? In school, I am taught their history. In school, I am taught how to look, how to sound, how to walk, how to live. But yet, I know that it's not me. But in school, they don't show me. They hide me. They don't help me. They hurt me. We as Black Americans need to understand, Black people, we deserve a right to be here because we're here. Simple. See, it's the simple things that confound the wise. And that is why we are so confused, because we just don't want to accept a simple answer. We are here. You can't hide Black. All colors come from Black. Black is undeniable. When it comes into a space, it overtakes it. That's the problem. I watch this generation try to be individuals and yet they're clones of each other. They walk and act like each other, afraid to be something different because of Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and because they're being judged basically off of what people see and say is right or wrong. And that is how America was built. It wasn't built the right way. It was built the wrong way. Killing and stealing and taking. But we don't want to talk about it. Because when you talk about something, you have to be responsible for it. People don't like me because they don't like the truth. Sometimes I don't like myself. But I wouldn't change who I am for nothing. Because it's important to have integrity. It's important to have perspective that allows you to get balance and clarity in life. These kids need to see people like you and me on a daily basis, because if not, they will believe that they do not have a right to be here. But plain and simple, you're already here. And I'm not stepping backwards. I'm going forward. Black is powerful. It makes you pay attention. Black is strong. It's something that you can lean on and depend on. It may bend, but it won't break. That's right. Black is love. It is undeniable, unconditional. Black is fearless. Black is phenomenal. Black is irresistible. But the one thing that you should know, that black will never, never, ever go out of style. So black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Black is powerful. Black is undeniable. Black, 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 black.
So, Mr. Baldwin, what brings us to the park setting? Why are we here? Why'd you bring me here?
We're here because of culture. Parks, museums, theater. Places that black people need to go. Not just always at home in the urban streets, the ghetto, as we like to say. We need to always put ourselves in surroundings to make us think. A lot of the times, my people, I love my people, but maybe the biggest hiccup is we don't give ourselves opportunity to find out more about us and what we can do. So the park, it's a great place to think.
That's awesome. Let's discuss your words. The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose. Let's reference the Dick Cavett interview, 1969. The police are a very real menace to every black cat alive in this country, and no matter how many people say you're being paranoid when you talk about police brutality, I know what I am talking about. Your words. I survived those streets and those precincts basements, and I know, and I tell you this, I know what it was like when I was really helpless, how many beatings I got, and I know what happens now because I'm not really helpless, but I know too that if he, police, don't know that this is Jimmy Baldwin and not just some other nigger, he's gonna blow my head off just like he blows off everybody else's head. It could happen to my mother in the morning, to my sister, to my brother. For me, this has always been a violent country, and it has never been a democracy. Talk to me, Mr. Baldwin.
You know, my father was a man of God. As a writer, I used to get very nervous because I would feel like my writings was like prophecy.
How so?
I mean, think about it. Didn't you just read what's happening right now? Right now, with all this exposure, you can see nothing but hatred from our men and women that are supposed to protect and serve. And it was supposed to be over, right? And it's still happening.
Still happening.
It scares me sometimes to think that literally the thoughts that came from my fingertips to my pen to the pad still have blood, bone, and flesh on it. A man that has nothing to lose is reckless, dangerous, violent, insane. But yet we celebrate those type of men and individuals. Would you not say that about President Trump?
I can't disagree with you.
A celebrity, huh?
Yeah.
And now he's our president. Someone that does not believe in anything. Really, not a fact. I was about to say someone that does not believe in the American dream, but it is the American dream. America was not built for us. America was built to use us to build America's dream. And that is why he doesn't want us to be no more than the niggas that they think that we are. How many times have I gone on TV, talked, and they thought they were doing me a favor by calling me a Negro? Well, they have Negroes on buses. They have Negroes that are mayors. They have Negroes in stores. You know what they can kiss? They can kiss this Negro's ass. Because I'm more than a Negro. I'm a human being. I'm a man with a dream and a purpose. And I deserve to have that purpose be fulfilled.
Well, your words. What is it you want me to reconcile myself to? You always told me it takes time. It has taken my father's time, my mother's time, my uncle's time, my brother's and my sister's time, my niece's and my nephew's time. How much time do you want for your progress? Time.
What else do you want us to do? That's what I meant. What else do you want me to say? You want me to be the clown? You want me to be the head of the circus? You want me to be your entertainment? And when I say me, we, black. When I see black, I am black, so we are black. What do you want from me? We've given up time and time again, and then you get upset because we burn something down. Burn it down then. Because then we get your attention, because like I told you before, they're not protecting us, they're protecting their property. They're protecting their real estate. They're protecting the things that make them money. But then they want to protect niggas when niggas make them lose money. But the way they protect us is put us in jail, get us knocked up and get us pregnant. Don't give us the proper education. They give us the narrow road to death. We control the narrative of our lives, but when you are ignorant, then the narrative becomes narrow instead of wide. Time. Time you cannot get back. God told Noah with the rainbow sign, no more water, but fire next time. Fire is the passion that needs to be in each and every individual, not just black, Mexican, Irish, German, Puerto Rican, even white. The blood that flows and beats in us should push the narrative of change. See, what we're afraid of is that we have to undo the mistake from the very beginning, that you didn't want me here, but I'm here. Simple. I'm here. You can't change my color, nor will I give you permission to. And that is what we should do.
Dick Cavett interview, 1969. Once again, if any white man in the world says, give me liberty or give me death, the entire white world applauds. However, when a black man says exactly the same thing, word for word, he's judged a criminal and treated like one, and everything possible is done to make an example of this bad nigger. So there won't be any more like him. Your words.
It's the same thing that I said before. But I've learned in the times that I have written those things and said those things that simplicity is key. And repeating that simplicity is key. They don't want to change the mistake. They do not want to feel the guilt. They do not want to be an audience of the shame that they created. Because now we're walking free. Martin has allowed a major door to open. Malcolm opened a major door to open. I had to leave America because I was afraid for my life. I was afraid that I couldn't see a next day or tomorrow. It wasn't that I didn't want to keep on pursuing. It's because I could not think clearly and write what I needed to say. And when confusion is around you, confusion doesn't just stop at white people, it stops at black people too. People started to confuse my intentions. I had to step out of it. Simple. Accept what you have done, white America. Accept that you cheated us out of being what you wanted to be, which was happy and free and joyful. And have a family. To have a family and to pursue what everyone wants. Not every American, but every person wants. Which is just the right to be themselves.
I have to ask you this question. Do you believe that Donald Trump, the current president, is a neo-fascist?
Do you believe that black people eat chicken?
Well, of course.
Well, then it's obvious. It's obvious. He's one of the good old boys. It is obvious. Make America great. It wasn't great in the first place. It is obvious that the agenda is not to change anything. It's to keep it the same. And that is the confusion, because we think that they're trying to do something different, but they're just like, no, I just don't want you to grow. I don't want you to be more than what you are. I don't want you to feel good. I actually want you to feel like nothing. So that if I make you feel like something, you make me king in your life. But there's only one king, only one God. And that king should be you, for you. Praising God for who he made you to be. For the black woman, the queen that she is. We have to do what our forefathers and mothers have done. Be uncomfortable and have a bit of integrity. Get up off your natural black behind and push time forward instead of sitting back and letting it stay backwards and you acting like you're out in the field picking cotton again. Because we might as well be if we're not going to speak up. Enough is enough. Live out your life and dream. Live out your dreams and be free. Live out your life and dream. Live out your dreams and be free. Live out your life and dream. Live out your dreams and be free. Live out your dreams. Live out your dreams and be free. Live out your dreams.